Hi, this is Romy with Villa Lux, and today we're here to cover 3 more areas, which are Tesoro Park, Mandarina and Lluca here in Javea. So the areas are quite similar, but in this video I will talk to you about the differences they have as well. So the areas are located quite nicely between the towns of Javea and Moreira. Both are about a 10-minute drive away. What we're gonna do today is we're gonna see a house, so you can get an idea of what properties in these areas can look like. We're also gonna go to the Javea Golf Club and talk to somebody from the marketing committee to see what role this golf club plays in these areas. So I cannot wait to start. Let's head on. But before we continue, I would like to take this moment to give you some more information about the main characteristics of each area. We will start with Lluca. Lluca has been found by a family back in the 1980s, and these days the area has a lot of prestige to it. Most plots in this urbanization are between 1,500 and 5,000 square meters and are mainly flat, and they have some beautiful panoramic views over the Mungo. The houses are built in a traditional style and have great construction quality, and property prices vary at this moment between 600,000 and 1.2 million euros. The urbanization has a Dutch doctor's clinic right at the entrance, and the streets are nice and wide, which makes this urbanization easily accessible. La Mandarina is located between Lluca and Tesoro Park and consists out of one main street with a few side streets. The urbanization is relatively small and it has a high percentage of all year-round residents. Properties in this urbanization are generally built around the 80s, and the area is located on a hill, so there are some steeper plots. Property prices in this area lay somewhere between 500,000 and 700,000 euros. Tesoro Park is located closest to the Javea Golf Club, and most properties here have some great views over the town of Benitachell, which lights up beautifully during nighttime. The urbanization is built on a hill, and properties in this area are either modern or traditional. Most plots are southwest facing, and property prices lay somewhere between 600,000 and 1 million euros. The urbanization is also easily accessible and it has wide streets. All 3 areas are perfect for all year-round living, as they have a high percentage of residents, and they're located close to both international schools you can find in Javea. The Lady Elizabeth School is at about a 5-minute drive away, as well as a new location of Javea International College, which makes this area a great option for when you're moving here with children. So now we're driving up to Tesoro Park, which is one of the areas we are covering today. We're gonna have a look at a nice villa here, but as you can see while we're driving here, there's nice wide streets. It is easy access. I could see myself literally walking the dog here. It feels safe. So let's have a look at this villa. Let's head on, because I can't wait to show it to you. As you can see, there's a lot of space here to park cars, even a recreational vehicle. It's a big driveway, and I cannot wait to show you the inside. So I'm gonna show you the inside now, but before we get there, I would like to point out this oversized door. I think it's such a special feature of this house. Also, what I really like is this painting at the entrance. I was told that it was actually made by a local artist, so it's really nice how the owners have translated some of the local art in the property. Right when you enter this space, what you see is this amazing view. It's literally a 180 degrees view of the Benitachell Church, the old town, and I think it's just wonderful. This is also really typical for properties in this area. Most plots are faced southwest. That means that you have good sun all day long and you have this view. So that's one thing I really wanted to point out. I mean, it's such a nice, amazing open space. So what I really like is this dining area. I love the oversized lamp, and it's just such a cozy area to just sit here with friends and family and enjoy breakfast, dinner, or even some drinks. Now we go on to the kitchen, which is of course the heart of the home. I think this is such a sleek and modern design. It's all really nicely done, Siemens appliances and the nice framed windows. I love how open this space is. In the living room, what I really like about this space is that the owners made sure to use natural elements and materials to make this such a cohesive, cozy space. I mean, even this dog is having an amazing time here, really comfortable. And I think it's so important, if you have a modern build, that you actually use these types of materials, such as this wallpaper, to create like a nice atmosphere. Now we head on to the terrace. So the first thing you see when you head out to this terrace is, of course, again, this amazing view, which is typical for properties here in Tesoro Park. Now, what I want to show you as well, or what I want to mention at this point, is that there's an underbuild underneath this property, which is completely used for entertainment space. This is again typical for this area, as well Tesoro Park as lamandarina, because properties are built on a hillside, which means that you could really use that space you have underneath it. Lalluca, on the other hand, is usually a bit more flat. The plots there are just flatter. So here we are in the underbuild, and the feeling I get from this room right when I walk in is volume and expense. I right away want to stop at these art pieces. I've been told that they're actually made by a UK artist, a famous artist who is called Paul Oz. Now, when we walk further in this room, you can really see what a nice space this is. Again, this is a great example of what you can do with these underbuilds, which you can commonly find in Tesoro Park and La Mandarina. What the owners tried to do, they tried to create a little bit of a nightclub feel in this area, in this space. You have the bar here. I mean, I could really see myself sitting here at night with some friends having a few drinks. The lighting is just perfect. There is a full surround sound system, and the room is soundproofed. So if anybody is upstairs where you're having a good time here, nobody has to hear anything. Here if you're the memorabilia wall and the cinema area. I mean, it's just such a great space to relax, sit back. And one thing I want to mention as well is that this underbuild has a separate entrance. So if you're here enjoying time with family, invite people over, friends, they can come through that separate entrance and don't have to go through the main house. So while we're here, we're taking the opportunity to sit down with the property's owner, as there is no better person to ask about what it is like to be living in this area. So Garrett, we've just seen your house. I mean, I think it looks absolutely stunning.
Thank you.
But of course, we're here to have a look as well because of the area it's located in. It's located in Tesoro Park.
Yeah.
Can you just tell me a little bit about what made you pick this area to buy a property?
Okay, so we also had a property in Denia, so we were looking around the Denia, Javea sort of area. My youngest son, he also wanted to go to school. We looked at the schools that are around here. We found a school up in Cumbria, which is very close to here, which is a perfect fit for us. Really good reviews on the school, and our son did 3 years there, went to sixth form and then got his A-levels and then went on to university. So it was good for us to do that. Also, the outside lifestyle where we live here now is absolutely perfect. You've got the woods, you've got the mountains, and then also, of course, you've got the beach that is very close to us as well. You've got Javea, the Arenal beach. You've also got the old port in Javea. You've also got Marira as well, and also Denia if you need to go there. So we're in the middle of everywhere, so it's an absolute perfect fit.
Yeah, I can understand, because the schools, that's a good point. I mean, you have the Lady Elizabeth School, that's what you were just talking about, right? Cumbria. I think XIC as well is now building a new school here in Las Laderas, which is just a few minutes drive. So for families, this area is just perfect.
Yeah.
And what about the lifestyle? What was it like, or what is it like living here?
I think it's really relaxed. It's very friendly, so the neighbourhood that I'm in, everybody knows each other. They have quite a lot of get-togethers. Christmas, they organise bus trips, so we all go out on like a nice trip. So it's a really friendly area, and it's easy to make friends here as well. So I would really highly recommend it. It's a multicultural area as well. We've obviously got German, you've got Dutch, you've got English, you've got French, and also some Russian people as well. And everybody's getting on, so it's really nice. Yeah. And they also, everybody seems to be into sort of the same sort of things. They like going to the restaurants, they like going the outside activities. So yeah, it's really good. Yeah, and as you know, there's quite some areas in Javea where people rent their properties out, especially in summer. How do you think that's here? Is there a lot of all year round residents, or? Yeah, more so in Tesoro Park, it's more all year residents. There's a couple of houses that obviously they do rent them out, but not so much. And the noise levels at night, nothing. It's so quiet and peaceful. Yeah. It's a beautiful area. As you can see, obviously you've got the olive groves down there. You've got the views to obviously the sea, Ibiza in the distance. What more can you ask for?
Yeah, and personally, I mean, I have some friends who live next to it in La Mandarina.
Yeah.
what they do often is they go out for a hike or they go biking, and it's just so much nature around it.
Yeah.
Do you do that as well?
Yeah, so I go out with some friends that are local that I've met since I've been here, and we go mountain biking. We also go motocross, off-road motorbiking, and we do that most weekends. So I think it's a lot healthier lifestyle living here than where I was previously. Because of the weather that you've got all year round, it gives you the opportunity to go hiking, like you've just said, in the mountains, mountain biking, and obviously the off-road enduro biking that we do in motocross. So,
I mean, I think that's really special about this area as well, because if you go more towards the sea, I mean, you have a lot of cliffs, you can't continue, and here you just have so much nature behind you, all around you, so you can really just start your tour here, really. And what would you think, just as a question, what would be the biggest benefit of living here, especially if you would compare it to other areas around here, because you've been in the same area, in this area for a long time?
For me, the biggest bonus for me is the location, because yes, we're in a quieter neighbourhood, which is great, but also you've got the choice of the different areas. So you've got Mandarina, Javea, Denia, Calpe if you wanted to as well, go a little bit further. You're in the middle of it all, and the beaches, the mountains are all around us. So it's a perfect area for picking when you're here where you want to go to.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to go to different areas, you don't have to just, oh, I'm in Javea, I'll just stay in Javea. Because of where we're located, it gives you the opportunity to even go to Benissa if you wanted to as well.
Easy access to
easy access, easy road, Well, what are we, 5-10 minutes from any beach, so it's great.
Okay, well, thank you so much for this explanation. I think it's really good for people to hear it from somebody who actually lives here, to see, you know, how they experience it, and it was really helpful. And we have to get on to the next part.
Thank you.
So I really couldn't think of a better place to close this house tour off than this terrace. I mean, look at this spectacular view behind me. Now, where I would like to take you now is the Javea Golf Club, because that's really the center of these areas. So why wait longer? Let's head on. So here we are at the Javea Golf Club, which is, you could say, the center of the surrounding areas. And I'm joined by Embark today. Ellen, thank you so much for being here.
You're more than welcome.
Yeah, so you're a part of the marketing committee, right? Here at the Javea Golf Club. It's amazing that you took the time today to sit down with us and tell a little bit more about Javea Golf Club and also how it serves the surrounding areas, because there might be a lot of people looking to move here, and I think it's just such a nice place to actually get to know people and, you know, live a certain lifestyle. So can you start out with just telling a bit about, you know, the type of members you have and what areas you sort of serve?
The Javea Golf Club, I believe, is unique in this area. There are many golf clubs in the Costa Blanca region. I believe that the Javea Golf Club is unique because it's a club that's owned by the members, it's run by the members, and in particular it's for the benefit of the members. We have a multinational range of members. In addition to obviously Spanish members, we have many from the UK, from Germany, from Holland, from France, from Belgium, and so many different nationalities. These are people who have come into the region to either retire and they want to engage in a game of golf. So what we try to do is to integrate people when they come here. So we have different golf societies with different nationalities. We try to integrate new members so that they get used to not only playing the course, but also the social activities that take place. Throughout the year, we have many social events with dinner provided by an excellent restaurant and bar. And at these social events, we engage local bands, individuals who come along to entertain us. And that is a way of being able to integrate and make sure that existing members enjoy the facilities that we have, and new members be able to integrate and get to know different people.
Yeah, so I mean today of course we're covering the surrounding areas of the golf club. I mean some of the houses here even have a really nice view over the course, and I think it's really beautiful. I mean the view behind us as well, it's really cool. I think you also have a restaurant here, right, where people just can go to?
The restaurant is open to the public, so you can come in at any time to have lunch, to have breakfast. Evening meals are very popular, and particularly at the weekend on a Sunday. And if you look at our website and Facebook page, you will see that our restaurant manager, Jose, advertises his cuisine at various intervals throughout the week. And that in itself attracts many people to come into the club. And of course, when they come in to maybe have a snack or have a meal, they see what the facilities are in the golfing. And that then encourages them to ask questions about how to join the club.
Yeah, because that might be a question a lot of people have when they actually move here. They might be interested in, you know, trying it out, or, you know, just to come have a look. Where would people start? Can they get in touch with you? You know, maybe just by the club and have a conversation just to see what the possibilities are.
Sure. Well, we have an excellent website which advertises the club and the facilities. We have an excellent Facebook page. Over and above that, we have, in addition to full membership of the club, we now have a trial membership scheme, which enables people to come in over an 8-week period to trial the course, to trial the club, to enjoy the facilities, to enjoy meeting existing members of the club, and indeed new members as well.
Well, Ellen, I think you gave a lot of information that could be really useful to anybody trying to move to Javea in general, Olderslaan and surrounding areas here of the golf club. So thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna close this video up at one of my favorite restaurants in this area, which is El Campo. I want to give a special thanks to Alan and to Garrett for joining us today. And if you're looking at this video and thinking about moving to Javea or to this area specifically, don't hesitate to give us a call, send us an email. I will put the contact details down below. And we have 25 years of experience, over 25 years of experience as estate agents in this area. So we know all about it. So if you have any question, don't hesitate to contact us. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date with any other video we're putting out there.